Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to some more Factorio, where I, your host Zentis, have been hard at work. Of course, as soon as I start recording, my dog decides to bark, because they've been quiet for the past 2 hours while I have been doing this. That's right, I explored a lot. We found Javelite, we found Cryptonium. There's actually a lot of Javelite, there's more right there, but all the Javelite seems to be heavily centered around people. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to eventually encapsulate some type of... Basically, I'm going to try clearing out this, then this, then this, then this, then that, then that. I want to be able to go up here eventually. Oh, hello. What do we want next? Oh, could continue the pump jack research. That would be very nice. Could go with the chemical plant. I might probably go with the chemical plant because that allows us to get into silicon processing. Or we could, go into some of the chemical processing. Coal processing would be nice too. Chemical processing. Ooh, ore silos would be pretty good. How much do they hold? Storage size 256. Well, that's on the ore front. Automation. I don't know. I think I am going to go with something a little more advanced. Can't do that. Let's go with this one. And you're probably like, oh, but there's nothing in there. Shabam. Shabam. Shabow. And chablangy. That's right. I made 820 red science. There's 112 times 4, so 448 green sciences, which was my hope it would last us a decent amount of time. I do have this stuff. I just got going with the greenhouse area because I was like, I really could use some greenhouse. And I figured, what better way of getting it than this? You are all full. I really got to get the copper line going down here, which is what I'm currently working on. These bad boys are full and empty, which is not good. You're a lot of rocket fuel, okay? And let's just grab that. So let me grab those things. I'm currently building up 14 loaders, 2 crusher Mark IIs, sorting facilities, and 8 medium electric poles, mainly because if you look down here, we have a weird spaghetti-like feature going on with our electric poles, whereas these ones will make it a whole lot more pretty. And that'll just make it so we can do a lot better stuff with what we're trying to do. That being said, I am cooking up quite a bit of copper up here. And then I have steel going up here just so that way I can get certain items online. I do want to get to the electric. Would actually need to get to electric mining. I know it's a huge rabbit hole that I have to get through. But it's an advanced material processing. So we're going to need gas and oil extraction, chemical plant, electrolysis, chemical processing. And we have gas and oil extraction, and this needed gas and oil extraction. Am I correct? I don't remember, because I have a terrible memory. Hey, what's up? Stuff and things. There it is. Oil processing, chemical plant, gas and oil extraction, right? That one? I should just take a picture of this, make sure we get it, but whatever. Gas and oil extraction. Yes, okay. So this bad boy, which is almost done, is actually something we need. These are working. Our performances are still pretty low. It's something I like to see. We did get murdered right around here. These guys have kind of a far-ish reach being murdered. Not a fun time, but our first order of business, get this online, and then I'm going to also start working on automating the researches up here. Research really isn't that hard. You just need to get copper and iron online, and then a wood production online. So, won't be too terribly difficult. I don't think, anyway. Come here, Bubba. My doggos are enjoying the fact that The floor is now wet. But really, until we get the thing, this is going to take a while. I know that much. So we get to go to here, which is oil processing. Plastics are going to be needed. We just need a lot of itemry to get this base expansion that we want going. But after we get the initial setup, we will be able to do a lot more than just wait around. We'll have automation. I'm actually going to have, hello. What was next then? I know I need electrolysis, so may as well research that. But it'll mean we are able to have our loaders being automatically crafted. We will have space circuit boards automatically crafted. We're going to have transport belts automatically crafted. We're going to have inserters crafted. Pretty much anything that can be crafted, other than like the machines, we're going to be crafting up. And then if we need the machine, I'll just go grab the base materials for it and craft that by hand. For right now, this setup I enjoy for a tier 1, but I do believe that we're going to need more of this later on. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I needed to mirror the exact setup on the other side, which is why I may make it so all of them just keep going down, down, down. And that way we can just utilize the items as we need them. Maybe. Because that way I want it all eventually to go to a direct storage unit that'll have everything to be right in the middle. So that way everything is centralized. Hello, you're already done. Okay, what else did we need? You needed electrolysis. Alright, you need chemical processing, which I will just research now, because apparently I can. And now that these bad boys are coming online, I'm just going to start placing them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to place all the ones that are in a certain direction first. And then we're going to place all the other ones. And then 4, 5. I want to do this with you guys so that way you can see how the initial setup is. But if we currently press P, we will see that we are making 8 of this per minute. Not really necessary. We're consuming a lot of stuff. Let me just go 1 minute instead. 61.4 minutes. That's not what we're crafting though. So this is our consumption, 26.3 and 6.1. And because nothing is actually auto crafting right now, none of those production rates are legitimate. But once I get we have the steel pickaxe. I really need to clear this out in order to continue. Chemical processing is almost done. I don't know what I'm going to need next, but those electric things are going to be our next order of business to craft, or just jerry-rig how to craft. Alright, you're going to go there, you're going to go there. You guys are going to do stereotype. And once you do this, you have to go in and figure out what we have to do next for this one, I guess. Alright, we'll just go in a line, so this one will be next, electrolysis 2. But we now have this, so let me just grab you, filter out stone. You're the filter of stone. You will filter out crushed stereotype. And you will also filter out crushed stereotype. And then once these bad boys are being done crafted, I will be able to factor out what of this we need and actually be relatively closer, a lot closer I should say, to grabbing what all it is that we need for this. I'm just going to make it so wait, there's 15 available left to craft. I don't want to use up all of that. I do want to get my storage facility online. I may just make a storage facility for every single type. I don't know. That, or I'll make This might just be a temporary setup. I may have multiple areas that are like this that all feed into a train station, rather, and that'll make it so it goes to a much better central storing. Alright, so if we're going to do this correctly, the one on the inside is slag. And then it'll go iron. Actually, let me place the one on top first. That way we can just keep it all on the same page. So this one is slag. This one will be iron, iron, copper, and you guessed it, copper. Alright. So once we have that going, we can actually now start looping everything around. We're pretty much going to be mirroring this setup, but it's going to be a tad different because all of the slag is actually going to head in one general direction, which means eventually we're going to have to start getting the slag stuff to go a lot faster than everything else. These things can go fine, but the slag will have to run a lot faster, which would mean if we could get logistics 2 underway, that would be extremely helpful for us. But for right now, slag processing isn't our main concern. Just press 4 and shrink down to here. And okay, that's already done. Alright, next up, we have the chemical plant. Only 30 each. I'm fine with that. You go right out the bat, you do. And you take the wide one, so 4. I just want to make sure we got that going on the right path. Actually, you don't even go there. What does go where are right there, right there, right there, and right there. Nope. Right there. And there. Okay. And then this stuff is actually going to come in the exact same. However, it's going to come in from over here. So let me just chuck this like so. And take 2. Okay. That will be extremely helpful. 5. Actually, no, you guys do head all the way in. So 4, 5. Alright, you travel to there. 4, 5. Okay, so that goes there. Then 5 gotta go here. Nope, 5. Rotate that to come down. Rotate you 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. So now we got 4. And then 5 again. This is lined up right now, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Grab you then, chuck it right there. We gotta grab this bad stuff. And chuck that right there. Okay. So now once we actually have steer it tight to put in, we will be able to automate the bottom one mostly. We do have a lot more work to do to be able to automate the top. However, this is where I'm going to call it. We will finish the chemical plant off camera, and then I'll figure out what to do in the next one. If you enjoyed the video, do press that like button, subscribe for more content, As always, I'm your host, Zentis, and we will see you in the next video. Later.